Come on, resolution. Well, hello again, y'all. So we're going to see. We're doing this in 720 now because some of the live streaming components get a little jacked up. But hang in there with us. We're going to get it rocking. And we're ready. Ah, look at that. We just got to do it 720. So thank you to Kufandy, by the way. This entire outfit is Kufandy. They are sponsoring this stream. We're going to be getting into fashion, how it also going to be sharing her honest insight, sometimes it's brutally honest, into how these outfits look, her favorites, her not so favorites, and all the insight that goes with it. Everything I'm wearing is Kufandy right now. The stuff I'm going to go over is Kufandy. And bonus, we're in, I don't know if we can see it, Mexico. So the theme of this is like, it's also July, right? So like Mexico in July, perfect place, hot, gonna be a true test. I got the Hawaiian shirt on. I even got my tank top underneath, all that. Look at that. I got a lot of sun today. Yeah. And then I even got my shorts. We're going to go through all that. I'm going to give it like a minute or two here. I'm going to announce that I'm live on all the platforms. If you guys are joining in, whether it's on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, feel free to drop a comment. You can also hop on over to Amazon. I'll put the link here in the comments so you guys can see that. And then also, let me see if the audio is working here. If you guys can hear me, just let me know too. Oh, because I have my Bluetooth on, I'm not going to be able to hear it anyway. But I'm going to say hey in the chat. And I'll drop the link so you can see that in the comments. And I'm wondering too, if you guys can actually go on to Amazon, you'll be able to pick out, all the different products that are there and actually request like, hey, Mike, can you try this one on? Can you ask about this? I'm happily going to address any questions you have. And then even after this, I have another live stream that's going to be digging in not into the fashion side, but into just some miscellaneous. But through Kufandy, the one thing I want to highlight is how you present yourself and how you feel is going to have a massive impact on your mental health, which is going to impact how you show up in all aspects of your life. And I'm curious, what do you think about that? Like just from that component, we talk about this quite a lot.
We talk about this quite a lot. I go really in depth with how your appearance affects your health, but it's kind of like it goes both ways. So how you feel about yourself, how you value yourself, influences how you want to look to other people or what you want to wear. There's been times in my life where I felt like I didn't have a lot of money and I felt like my clothes were really old and it just didn't help me feel good about how I was looking. And then things like going to the gym and working out and doing yoga, feeling better physically would inspire me naturally to want to seek out clothing that reflected how I was feeling inside. There's some vanity there, right? Like we all want to look good. Yeah, I want to buy things that help me feel good and look good. But truly, a lot of it is just about how I'm holding myself in my mind, how I'm feeling about myself, and how I want to present myself to the world, and what kind of people I want to attract in my life too, right? Because part of why we wear what we wear is about appearance and how you appear to other people. So if you're putting a lot of effort into feeling good and taking care of yourself, taking care of your health, and then looking good, you're likely going to attract other people who are vibrating on a similar frequency, wanting to look good, wanting to feel good.
Also, fun bonus, can I just share water that I have here?
It's like 2 or 3 gallons, gotta be. Yeah.
Do you need more water?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I can pour it without spilling.
I don't know.
I want to find out.
This is scary.
Let's find out.
Don't get the bed wet. Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
See, if you stay fit and you work out, those muscles can control a 3-gallon bottle of water going into a tiny little glass.
Yeah, look at that smooth pour. So first outfit, I want to get your thoughts on this. We got the tank top, but I'm going to move the camera. And I've got, what I've highlighted on Amazon, by the way, is the kind of like compression layered shorts. So let's actually, you guys will be able to see this. I'll move around the camera so you can see a little bit more. And I'm curious, as I'm rocking this, I'm going to zoom it back a little bit. What are your thoughts?
I really like the compression underneath the shorts, and I do prefer men in shorter shorts. I know a lot of guys like at the gym or at the beach like to wear the longer shorts like down to their knee, but I just feel like, again, you're not going to stand out if you're wearing the longer shorts and you just have all that. I mean, gosh, it's July in Mexico. No matter where you are in July, it's hot as AF. So wearing the shorter shorts is going to get a lot more airflow, going to allow your thighs to get some sun. Long shorts all the way down to your knees. No, yeah, get the tan going. So yeah, and these are great too. You can go on the beach. You can freaking work out on the beach. Anything you need to do. Very versatile. And I like that. Obviously, I like the cut. Yeah.
I'm also going to show, this is another one that we have that I thought was like perfect for Mexico. The Hawaiian styled shirt. So I'm going to highlight this in the carousel as well so you guys can see this. Also, these shorts are a Prime Day deal right now. So again, most of the products I have in here are going to be Prime Day deals, as well as just things that I really genuinely enjoy. But I'm also going to, I get to bust out. I also have these are the Prime Day deal ones with that two-tone. I just like the color combo, but let's also highlight this Hawaiian shirt. Now, we went out fishing today. And I don't know if you guys have ever been on a boat before where you think it's going to be super hot, but then by the time you get on the water, you're getting going, you're cruising, you're like, all right, I might be a little chilly. I might need like a hoodie or something. So I layered up. I honestly took this off pretty quickly, but I like the idea of being able to have the shorts, being on the water, use it almost like a bathing suit, having the tank top underneath, and then this throws right over. Keep me a little, I wouldn't say I was even cold, but just keeping me warm. And then I'm curious though, Carrie, from your perspective, just aesthetically. I personally like it, but I feel like I have no maybe favoritism to it. So I'm curious just aesthetically.
You're talking about the top, the layer top?
Even just
Yeah.
the color combo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The way it's mixed. That could also change.
I'll be honest with you, from a female's perspective, the red underneath the blue is not necessarily the move. I would have gone with a white or even like a pale color because the blue is already dark. I do love the Hawaiian print. I love the flower print, as you can see. I'm wearing flower print as well. I'm a big fan of it. And guys who can rock a flower print, anything, are typically confident guys. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I'm not blue and blue. No, go with the gray.
Go with gray.
Yeah.
I'm going to change shirts here too.
Neutral is going to be the way to go.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would also maybe like if it was a lighter blue, but yeah, definitely not this bright blue. Neutral.
Also, I'll use too. So we got that. I'm going to highlight. I also have this shirt in the carousel as well. It's going to be gray.
Yeah, that's going to look a lot better with the neutral.
Oh, I forgot. We got all the Prime Day deals, though.
See, I like to, you guys can kind of see here, and no, bend back over, where the tone underneath comes out on the side.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it stands out, just moving around. It's not just plain black, blending in.
And this is literally something I work out in. This is literally straight up what I would wear to the gym. Even if you could wear it to the beach. I've worn this shirt for meetings and just throwing a button up on top of it. So we're going to mix and match this actually with a couple different button ups. I would probably not layer up the shirt, maybe tank top.
Yeah.
Or, all right, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. The lighter color is better underneath. With a dark, if you have a dark color over top, you want a lighter color underneath. The red just clashes a wee bit. If there was red in the shirt pattern somewhere, but you actually have kind of like a pink. Yeah.
You're right.
So it's a little.
That's what I was thinking. I thought maybe this, but you're right. It's just not the right color.
Yeah.
But what we'll do is I'll try a couple of different buttons. I've got some other fun, True Fandy stuff we're going to throw on top of this. Oh, I forgot about my cargo shorts. Let's actually throw cargo shorts on.
I haven't seen those.
Yeah, these are new too. This is Prime Day deal exclusive. And again, if you guys got questions, let me know in the carousel. Or in the chat, I should say.
Yeah, a white would look, or even like a light gray would look really nice.
One thing I also like to say, if I can borrow the mic real quick, one thing I appreciate about True Fandy that I've noticed just in general is if you guys can see this, I'm going to zoom it in for the camera here. Look at this, see this little tearaway piece? It makes it so much easier opening and close versus having to have a pair of scissors. It doesn't seem like a big deal until you don't have a pair of scissors readily available. And then you're like, oh shit, this is now a pain in the butt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change these real quick and I want you guys to see how this goes together. And what I like to highlight is how seamless it is to just be able to mix and match different things from True Fandy, like different tops. Even True Fandy with Express and other brands, And to me, a true to have a good brand is, can you wear it with other brands, and does it like clash or does it match? Also, I just want to like say, these are size 32. I haven't been like a 32 since like college, and they feel good. So this is like a true fit. These are like nice. They got the four pocket for the cargos.
Oh my gosh, tell you what, those.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's actually a good combo. Let's highlight the cargos too. So they had those earlier in the carousel. So yeah, check the Prime Day deal. Oh, what's up? Hey, it's good to see you too. So that's what I was like, man. First of all, I just want to give you props, by the way. I'm just gonna say proud of me because I don't want you to. I know you like don't want to use your actual name, but can you just share with everyone, by the way, really quickly, just how you're doing? Because I know when you even first did the book, the 28-day reset, where you at to help reverse your type 2 diabetes. Again, it's not medical claims, it's just like one person's anecdotal experience. But I'd love to hear like just your thought on how you're doing with training. I know you've been getting after in the gym like twice a day, almost what, 6 days a week, right? For over a year. I remember it from live streams like a while ago, but what is up? It's always good seeing you. And if you guys want to, drop a comment, say, hey, I was here in Mexico, so I just want to talk to. But what always makes it go by a little bit faster and a little bit smoother and more enjoyable when you guys are engaging in the chat. But okay, what do you think? What are your thoughts here?
Yeah. So I actually do like these longer shorts with that shirt. I think that, yeah, I mean, you look good in short shorts, but with this particular shirt, and if we were going out, I would prefer you wear these longer shorts.
I'm going to bring this up just a little bit too high. Just a little bit so you guys can kind of see. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I would go for function too. So one of the things I think about when it comes to like functionality is, am I going to be able to actually like store my wallet and my phone? So I'm going to put my phone in the pocket real quick. And is it like jumbled up? Is it falling out? Am I going to have to worry about it? Yeah, I lost 110 pounds and I'm ripped, dude. Yeah, you are. And diabetes is no more. So that's great. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I actually have, if you guys want to see the before and after, you can go to the Lifestyle of Fitness Instagram. Your transformation is actually pinned on our account with what's possible when you put in the work, combined with, you know, working with your physician, going to the gym, the 28-day reset protocol, and all the different aspects, and also just following the live stream and sharing your updates throughout all of it's always been enjoyable. I always appreciate the support. But I'm going to even grab my wallet so you can kind of see, like, I got my wallet, I got my passport, we got keys. I'm going to put all of this. We're going to put this to the test right now with the Kufandi shorts. Again, these are like cargo shorts. So I can wallet, passport, keys. Button here. Now, aesthetically, style-wise, I think it looks better without the button. Yeah. I'll be honest. Yeah. It definitely does. They do have the button in the back, though, so actually that's a saving grace. I'll give you guys props. From my experience, I actually would prefer to see the buttons on the front from a feel, because when you sit on them, that's actually safe. You can, like, I don't like how buttons feel on my butt. So that's just like, personally, I'm not a huge fan. But that you don't feel, it's like you can kind of tell with that. But I like the idea of putting something here and it not falling out the side with a button potentially. But that's what you got the back side for. These are actually pretty short though. So I would probably put pockets on the back. These are nice deep pockets for the cargo. Like you can kind of see, I can fit like my whole hand and then some. On this back side, it's perfect for the keys actually. Button that up. I don't have to worry about losing my keys in Mexico, which you don't want to have happen. And then what I'm thinking, guys, too, is for either later in the stream, if you want to hang out, I'm going to be announcing a new giveaway we're doing because we have the health retreat in Joshua Tree. We're going to be doing something here on Amazon for that, as well as we have a really exciting announcement for a new property that we're putting together and purchasing for health retreats in the Asheville area, as well as we're at a really cool setup here in Mexico at Todos Santos. So I'm thinking maybe if you guys hang in all the way to the end, let me know. We'll give you a little bit of tour of the grounds, potentially, and explore a little bit. That could be a fun incentive for you guys to hang out with us, or if you guys want to see that. All right, so let's go through. If you guys do have questions on anything else you want to see, you can recommend it. Otherwise, I'm going to kind of just go through.
The tank tops are really nice. I like they're still like breezy, perfect for summer.
Yeah, we got that. What else? Let's see some other exciting Kufandi. Oh, the other. I touched on the Hawaiian ones. Make sure you guys actually know that. Oh, hey, what's up, Charity? Thanks for dropping by, saying hey. Always appreciate it, guys. say hey, ask any questions, anything you have that you want to see that you see in the carousel, you want me to retry on or anything like that. And also, if you're not following already, please feel free to follow. It's a huge help. And then this way you get notified when I'm doing live streams in the future as well. You can set reminders. The linen one, this one's actually clutch. I didn't actually bring the linen one with me. Oh, no, I did. Let's change it to the linen one real quick. And I'm going to keep the undershirt as well. Good thing we stayed inside. I was actually debating. There's a really dope water fountain right outside here, but it's just like too hot right now in Mexico to just be outside doing this live stream. Maybe on the one, I'm going to do one more live stream after this. If you guys want to hang around for that, maybe I'll be outside, but I don't know. It just feels a little too hot. I feel like we can do all inside and get the job done as well. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to swap. So I'm going to show you guys the linen one, but we're going to swap to a couple different ones. So I like this. This is actually a slightly different one too. And then that sounds awesome, man. Yeah, I have so much. I got to email you and update you because we're doing our health retreats in Joshua Tree. And if that's something you're into, I'll definitely share more insight currently. But we also have some really cool stuff that's going down in Nashville. But to me, this is like perfect for Mexico. Like this is like exactly what you want. It's light, it's breathable, it's meant to be open. I would probably actually take my undershirt off. Honestly, it's like meant to not be on under this. So I'm going to just kind of put that in here so you guys can kind of see it and highlight it. And then again, if you see any in here you guys want to see, like the shorts I have these that I was rocking earlier. This is it. Yeah, see, like this is even open. So you know what? I'm going to like legitimately just like rock it how they have it highlighted and just Amazon, be cool, bro. Be cool. Be cool, honey bunny. Okay, I'm just going to give you the mic. Okay. So that I can like not have it.
Yeah, do your thing.
Oh, you guys can see my new tattoo.
This white one is so perfect for Mexico, but it's also just perfect for summer. It's got like some stitching, double stitching on either side that just lets the air in and out and looks super cute at the same time. Super cute. That's a girl's thing. Guys don't necessarily want to look super cute, but you know what? Girls appreciate it.
I want to be super cute for you.
Here.
So I feel like this is the move.
Yeah.
This is the way. Right? Yeah, this is like you can just chill. You don't have to worry about it. You can kind of see a little bit of the new tattoo that we got. Ooh. If you guys want to see the full tattoo, though, stay tuned to the end. I'll share it with you guys. But yeah, and like I just like the breathability. This is one thing I like when I first got this. I was like, dude, there's no way I would ever wear this shirt like normally. Here in Mexico or on a hot summer day in general, I see more of the validity to that. Like, you know what? I see you, Kafandi. I see what you're going for. I see, yeah, even like, but again, like where we're at Nashville, you're not really, maybe a pool day. That's actually, now that I think about it, I could totally, for like Lena's birthday or something. I probably wouldn't wear this for Lena's birthday. Actually, maybe I will.
I like
Still could. I totally could, actually. Totally could.
Like it.
As long as one lady likes it, that's all that matters. Scary. All right. So let's see. I'm going to go through all the Prime Day deal ones first, and then we can always circle back and see what we got. But, well, we do have some shorts too. So I highlighted the other Hawaiian style. We have the men's cotton. That one I'll throw on next. That one's coming up. This one's also a really good one too. Even though it's technically long sleeve.
Oh, is it a linen one? Yeah.
This is like,
Oh, yeah.
you know
Nice.
what I mean? So basically,
Nice. I like it. I mean, you know, that's summer vibe right there.
yeah, this is, I feel like this is good for like walking the beach. Like if we want to walk the beach later, I could definitely rock this. And this feels just like light, breathable. The interesting thing I think is what they did with the collar too.
Yeah.
That one's like an interesting kind of piece. But yeah, and again, Prime Day deal. Dang, 39. Anything you guys want to see or you have a question on, just let me know. So this is where I'm going to pause and do a little like PSA, or as much as I love talking about the products, I also like to add value for you guys. That's always like what I'm about with everything that I do is adding the value. I've had some great coupon codes recently. I got some great deals from these folks. Yeah, dude, you gotta love Prime Day, right? That's why if you haven't noticed, I haven't been live streaming as much, but on Amazon Prime Day, you gotta bust out the live streams and just be able to share those deals and what's going on. I have a whole nother live stream going after this. It's going to be going over some great stuff too. But what I wanted to keep in mind for this theme with fashion and the fitness concept, here's a really fun experiment I want you guys to try. If you struggle with actually getting a fitness routine going, when you get home from work, if you actually commute to work, come home, put on fitness clothes. Don't put on sweatpants and a hoodie. Put on like workout t-shirts and workout shorts, and then put your sneakers on. And then if you want to go sit on the couch, you can go chill on the couch. But I'm willing to bet what's going to happen is you're not going to be as likely to take a nap with your shoes on the couch. You're probably going to want to get moving. Your likelihood of you doing something active is going to increase. There's actually a study from the National Institute of Health. They've actually tried this. This does have an effect. So that's one thing I want you guys to try. The second thing I want you to try is just, if you find yourself in a funk, for me, I was like, this was something we were talking about the other day. I was going through old photos and videos. I'm like, man, look how like horrible my beard looked. Like, I can't even call it a beard. It's not like, what would you call that?
I mean,
like pubic hair on my face? Like, that's basically what it was.
that's a little harsh, but yeah.
And then like, again, it was worth a shot, right? But at a certain point, it's like, all right, I was also just like not maintaining certain things, not making time. So focused on the business and the kids and working out and other things that I was not taking care of myself in a certain way. So my point to you is, if you guys want to have a different relationship to your body and to your mind, start changing just little things. Again, not the huge 180-degree shifts. This is what Carrie and I talk about all the time. It's like 15-degree shifts, just little course corrections, as it were. I don't even like that expression, because it's not like correction like insinuates that something's wrong. Right. It's just that may not be serving you at that moment. Nothing's broken. You don't need help. It's because then that insinuates you're helpless, right? It's like, this is just support, just little degrees and adjustments, and be able to get yourself some new clothes. One of the other interesting things, I give presentations on this exact topic, and when I give this, one of the things we talk about is having a reward waiting for you at the end of the goal. So if, let's say for a month, you want to build to where you're going to the gym 3 days a week. Buy yourself, or the goal, the reward you set for yourself is a new wardrobe or a new item at least. And then you start to wear that, you start to feel good, or maybe it's a massage, maybe it's getting your nails done, maybe it's getting your hair done, maybe it's going to the barber and I'll let them like hot towel shave me and shave my head, and it's a whole experience. And that's what I would invite you guys to find. And whatever that is that works for you. For me, like Kufandy's got awesome stuff. Like, shout out to Kufandy. Thank you for the sponsored stuff. But even if they didn't sponsor me, this is stuff I ordered, and I have ordered. Like, for Father's Day, transparently, I didn't ask Kufandy to send my dad free stuff. I just bought a pair of shorts, like these 3-pack of shorts that I'll highlight, for my dad for Father's Day. Because he was like, hey, Mike, can you get me like some workout stuff for Father's Day? And I was like, Dad, I got you, dude. So this is actually the 2-pack version, but I got him the 4th. There's also a 3-pack. And it's just something that I personally use. These are things I genuinely enjoy. And one thing I'll actually change into is, the other thing I realized that I didn't talk about yet is, like, I bought some long pants to wear just in case I wasn't sure what kind of like environment you're going to for dinner. So I'm gonna actually change into these like quote unquote casual pants. And then they also have some pretty sweet golf pants too that you can go golfing. I haven't played golf in a decade probably, but I still like the idea of being able to wear that style and being comfortable. But sorry, I'm gonna kick it to you while I get changed. Yeah. And if you guys have questions, just let us know in the chat or the comments.
Yeah, so one thing I want to highlight again, we talked a little bit about in the beginning, is like gaming kind of your life or your appearance to reflect how you feel about yourself. And an easy way to do that is to just buy that makes you feel good, makes you feel like you look good, or to Mike's point, a fitness outfit, something that you can wear and put on that's going to inspire you to engage in your life in a different way. It's going to help you feel better. And even buying a nice pair of pants and a nice shirt to go out is going to make you feel better.
Wow, this is so comfortable.
Yeah, having comfort too.
I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I literally changed from my 2-in-1 shorts into those cargo pants, and I didn't put boxers on or anything. And I am like still not wearing, and this is so cozy. Like, I could literally go to the beach in these. Like, this is like comfortable. Yeah. It's just so nice. It doesn't feel heavy either, right? But it looks good. I feel like I could go to like a business meeting like this. I would probably more so go to, in the summer, obviously, not like in the dead of winter. This is a little too chilly. But I would 100%, we can go to the beach, go for a walk, and I feel like we can go out to dinner afterwards and not bat an eye, and I feel great about it. And I'm definitely not rocking any underwear after that either. Just like free ranging it all day, feeling cozy too. Now, the other thing I realized, I also have another pair of 2-in-1 shorts that I hadn't tried on yet that I want to try on with you guys, but I wanted to just like get your thoughts on what questions do you have, or how do you guys feel when it comes to what do you want to see when you're buying clothes? Like if you're going to buy, for example, Kufandi online, what are the things you're thinking about? Is it how it fits? Is it how it feels? Does it shrink in the wash? Is it like durability? Is it cost points? Like what are some of the things that you consider when you're making these purchases? Yeah, fabric. Breakdown, because this is linen, right? And then, so what are some of the things that energetically are going to potentially be beneficial for us that we could consider?
Okay. So linen tends to have a very high potential for increasing your energetic system. Wool as well, which I don't think Kufandi offers anything wool, and I wouldn't recommend anyone wear wool in the summertime. Yeah, in Mexico. But linen is definitely really high up there. Cotton as well. So like this linen shirt that he has on, I actually sleep on linen sheets for this very reason, because energetically it just gives off a better, more pure vibration that helps kind of heal and harmonize your frequency compared to maybe like, I don't know, what else they use, like polyester, vinyl, those kinds of things. However, sometimes just for summertime, as far as polyester is concerned, for like clothing, I'll wear it just because polyester often tends to be very breezy. If it's made super thin, I just like the breezy aspect of it. And also for workout, some polyester materials are better for like wicking and sweat wicking. So that's something to consider. But if you're being casual, linen is definitely the move for high vibes. Let's see these shorts.
All right, so then these, I'm going to bring it back. So I had 2 different pairs of 2-in-1s. This was the other pair of 2-in-1s that I hadn't tried on yet. And let's bring the camera back on over here. So again, also, you'll know this, Proud American, we got the OBS motion tracking. They're not even sponsoring this stream. This is just like a shout out to them. I think I'll turn the gesture control off. Let's see if I can turn that back on. Yeah, lock. That you've gotten for like meetings and stuff is, check this out. So now I can move, it's locked onto me. But now I can move, it's not locked onto me. So I don't even have to go onto the control settings. I can just literally use my hands, and then I can also use my hand to have it zoom in. And then I can also use my hand after it's done to zoom out. Pretty cool, right? So it's like little things like that. I just love technology. This is part of the fun. But now we've got the tank top. I didn't even take the tag off on this one because I wore the other ones before with the other 2-in-1. So these are a little bit longer. The one thing I'll highlight between the 2 pairs really quickly is this 2-in-1 pair, they're a little bit shorter. While this 2-in-1 pack, these are a little bit longer. They go a little bit longer down the leg. They both, yeah, they have these like secret pockets for your phone as well, which is really clutch. So this to me is less for like what you were talking about, Carrie, like maybe don't wear this to the beach to get sun, to get tan, but more so to like, this would be perfect running, going to the gym, working out. I love these for that. Like this is actually, I'm going to leave this entire probably set once we come back and leave it at your place and just have a whole new like workout wardrobe. And I just realized I turned the gesture control on. It's a great camera. I use it every week, right? Like especially for like meetings or whatever, it's just clutch. Boom, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna pause again.
I have a question. Does that come in more than one?
It does. This is a 2-pack, and then they have a variety of colors you can get into it. And then the tank top set is a 3-pack. I'll highlight that since I haven't actually highlighted these. This pack I have is black, red, and blue. Those are just like my favorite colors. And I also thought like red and blue, America, and black's is great standard. But they always have these different options. But for me, Kufandi is a true size fit brand. What I mean by that is if you're a large across the board, you're going to want to get a large with this. Like don't go order size up and order size down. This is like pretty much what you're going to want. They're pretty much in a line with where you want to be at. One of the things I was thinking about though too, guys, is like since I'm in the workout side of it, we're going to go through some mobility and some stretches. Because we traveled yesterday and like I hit the pool right away. We did walk, we got a little active. I did a workout in the pool, but I didn't really stretch. You already did yoga this morning. Also, while we're doing this, I figured you might want to drop your yoga or your Instagram so people can check out, because you're going to be doing some more posts potentially, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let me turn the camera on you. Let's put the pressure on.
Okay. So my Instagram right now, because I'm not just a yoga teacher, although I am a yoga teacher, I'm also a musician. So my Instagram handle is at Carrie Ray Music, and my name is spelled C-A-R-I. My middle name is R-A-E, and then music is just as it sounds, M-U-S-I-C. I might change that handle at some point, but I'm going to be putting up some more yoga posts because I'm doing less. I want to share that they'll want to get into some coaching, some helping with energy and reflection and helping everyone living their best healthy life. So that'll be on my Instagram as well. Yeah, here we go.
Beautiful. So what I figure we'll do is like I'm curious your thoughts on the 2K, but for me, the key areas that tend to get tight when I travel, first off, let's lock this in. Now I'm going to move a little bit. I want this to follow with me, is my hamstrings, my lower back, and my neck. Those are like the 3 areas. So the 2 things I like this as a combo, not only a hamstring stretch, so just finding whatever. So again, like I hear all that, well, I don't have time, I don't have access to a gym. Like, listen, you have a bed, right? Even a bench. So I'll literally just get straight up hamstring hip hinge, reach, but then I like to add just a slight rotation. I find by adding in that rotation, I also get some lumbar as well. And we can do 2 things, right? We can pair with our breath. So I personally always like when you exhale, like almost like wringing out a towel. So when possible, especially with the diaphragm, with lumbar, with anything in that area, the exhale is the rotation, inhale is bring it up. But I'm curious your thoughts on that too from a breath, because you talk about how important breath can be in yoga and in meditative practices. Yeah. So what do you think about where to breathe or how you think about breathing naturally fits?
Yeah.
Talked about, but like just feel it out, or is there basic principles used for like where you want to exhale versus inhale in a movement?
There probably are different theories on basic principles, but it's
I want
yours.
yours.
For me. Yeah, it's pretty intuitive for me at this point because a lot of times with like, let's say with like you're working out at the gym, I will typically exhale on the contraction and inhale on the expansion. But as far as yoga is concerned with asanas, there's very intentional inhales and exhales with different things because yoga, a lot of people don't know, yoga is not, the asanas are not just about.
Oh, look at that. Ardhiana's yoga class. Look at that.
Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, yoga is not just about the asanas, it's very much about the ways that you're stimulating internal organs, especially inside your intestinal area. And, you know, because you're not really, in our regular life, we're not intentionally really engaging with this organ tissue as much. So that's what a lot of the asanas are about. And inhaling and exhaling will affect how you're able to kind of, let's say, massage or stimulate those organs in different movements. So with some things, like on the more contraction, when you're contracting more muscles, you'll be exhaling and sometimes inhaling. As far as regular life is concerned, I feel like with movement, as long as you're taking abdominal breaths, you're already worlds above anybody else. If you can train your body to just abdominally breathe, even your regular day-to-day movement like walking or sitting or whatever is going to be much more intuitive, and you're going to have a lot less cellular debris accumulating in your body, which is going to allow for all your organ systems to function.
So like for the neck, I just like going through some basic, you know, extension and contraction, and then being able to do some rotational movements and then some deviations. And that's a pretty standard basic practice. One thing I really like that you've integrated for me is maybe more for thoracic spine, like rib cage, but also lower back, is getting the hands on the neck and just like moving it around through space and exploring different planes and then going the opposite way. And I'm like, oh, just like 15 to 30 seconds of this is like a game changer. Feels so good. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, you're right. Just by positioning the hands too, it's going to open up those lungs. So that's the 3 kind of checkpoints I always find helpful when traveling is hamstrings, lower back, and then being able to hit the neck and thoracic, and just by going through extension and flexion and going through rotation. Oh,
yeah, I would even say
then deviation.
The neck and to your point, you said the lumbar and the neck, but the entire spine,
really
moving in all 3 directions, the flexion, the extension, and the rotation, and then side to side, kind of like a whack.
Yeah, just like deviations.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, Feels so
The
good.
spine always wants to compress whenever we're traveling or like sitting in the same position forever, whether you're taking a road trip, whether you're flying, your spine just gets compressed sitting in the spine, even if you don't have time or you don't have a lot of equipment, you can just make these little movements engaging the bones and muscles and all the way through.
And one thing I was thinking about sharing with you guys is going through some trauma release exercises that I figured I could highlight going through the Kufandi outfit because it's that comfortable. So when I say trauma release exercises, I'm not telling you how to use this. You know, this is just something that was recommended to me from my acupuncturist that I found extremely helpful from a mobility piece, but also like as you gain life experience, not everything's going to be blissful and joyful depending on how you perceive it, right? So like there may be storages of contractions and tension in your body based on different experiences. Like I was thinking about this actually. I was paying attention to this. We went out deep sea fishing, not even deep sea, but like we went out fishing before and out into the ocean. And the boat was like slamming the waves a little bit like it normally will. I found myself like really hanging on. And even that's like a little bit of tension, right? So it's like, but if you do that chronically over time, it's going to be some things like just that you hold. So being able to stretch that. So even like, oh, that feels good. Just even that. But my point is going through some of these movements. What I'm going to do is highlight you guys through the 7 movements that I do at least once a week, but preferably twice a week that have been massively impactful, and then keep cycling through the Kufandi kind of products that I'm rocking right now. And if you guys have questions, let me know, but I'm literally just going to take it like a minute for each and just highlight them so you guys can see the different deals. They're all stuff I have here in the room or that I even just keep the shorts on as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm trying to see if I can actually get this onto my feet. Let me show you guys a really interesting one. And this is where you can see the highlight of the shorts, is with the inhale, getting onto an inversion eversion pattern of our feet. And then as we exhale, transferring the weight. So that was one technical rep because it was each side and I'm using my breath to dictate the length of it. So that's 2. I'm going to go all the way to 5. So again, I'm getting on the outside and the inside portions of my feet. That's what I mean by inversion, eversion. And this is, again, I'm highlighting the awesomeness for you. So I could technically have these. This is what I've noticed also in Muay Thai, we roll up our shorts, but the compression underneath I don't have to worry about. These are clutch for that. That's 3. 3, we got 2 more. And if you want to follow along at home, feel free to follow along at home. There's 4. 4, we're going through one more. Wow, that's not going to roll. Just even that, like literally that's what I'm saying. You get to a hotel, you travel, even though it's your corporate job, your office, you work from home, these are all things you could technically do like at home. You could take a minute, like literally just do that one thing. And then an hour later, do this second exercise. Then an hour later, do the third. Throughout your workday, you're working for 8 hours. You can do each one of these for 1 minute, an hour per day. And I don't like this being definitive, but it can massively impact your life. Now let's bring the camera up here a little bit. Come on up here, y'all, so you can see what's happening on this part. We'll lock it in, so as I move, you can kind of track with me here. Whoop. Lock it in, OBS. Lock it in. And then, let me see. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. Same thing with the yoga. So the second movement, I kind of like mix up the order a little bit. We could do the calf raises, or we could do the like back. So I say we'll go calf raises. And again, depending on how you have space, you could lean up against the wall. This is my preferable part. If you don't, what you can do is I'll show you the other pattern. We'll bring it down to my feet again. And you can just do it single leg without leaning on anything. You can literally just take one foot off the ground and just do your calf raises, slow and control with breath. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to lean up against the wall with my shoulder, take my other foot off the ground, and do calf raises here so you can see what's happening on the bottom. mix them up, honestly. So like, I'm gonna do my total rest. I wanted to see what's happening in the lower body, and I'll bring it back up to the upper body. So you guys can see it. We're gonna go through all 7 of these exercises. So the order is less significant, I think, at this stage of the game. Also, I have the book at home to go through it. There's video series. They say to go to a level 7 out of 10 exertion. I found there's a certain amount of reps that facilitate that for me. So I just count the reps and count my breath, and it tends to align with that. Now, while I'm going through this, what I'm also going to do is not break my charger, but I'm going to cycle through the different products, the things I haven't talked about yet, especially the ones that have Prime Day deals. And if you guys have questions on any of this, just feel free to let me know. Or if you want to see me try anything else on, you let me know as well. Oh, we're going to switch those sides. Oh, yeah. Now I get to see the back side. How does my butt look from this side? Does that look good?
Well, your shirt's covering it, so yes.
And then again, I just love their workout stuff too. They do. That's what I think. Kufandi, you guys, I got to give you guys props. You do a really good job on across the board delivering a certain level of reliable quality. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. And Kufandi, again, this is a sponsored stream. To me, is it the premier top quality brand? No. That's not what you're really, if you're getting this, that's not probably what you're shooting for. This is something you wear on a day-to-day basis. You can be consistent with. And replaced it right away because I ripped the tag off of it and I should have just cut it with scissors. It was just a thinner shirt. But other than that, it was actually, is it this one I have in the carousel? Yeah. It was this, no, I'm sorry, this exact shirt, which is also Prime Day deal. It's a great shirt, but it's thinner. It's actually, it would have been perfect for Mexico, but I had the one that I ripped. And the point I say is from their workout stuff to their casual to even their like, more like yoga, they have like yoga style pants and stuff. It's comfortable. It's like pretty lightweight, except some of the things that like they're gonna have jackets and things that are heavier, but they just are good quality, consistent, but it's again, not gonna be like, I think of it as tiers, right? So Kufandi to me is like a mid-tier style, quality combination of all those things. Is it the topper echelon? No, it's not like level A, but it's a strong B. You know, it's not like a D or a C quality, it's a good B. It's not going to be your A or your like superstar A plus, but it's going to be consistent B, like your average, slightly above average. All right, so now did the calves, we did our inversion, eversion. Now we're going to go into a little variation. Let's have it follow me here with a single leg squat-esque kind of single leg deadlift variation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my hands to the ground. We're going to bring one leg up. So it's really, for me, this is just great to get some hip movement, some quad and hamstring activation, some ankle mobility, and you can see the kind of compression at work. Yeah, it just feels good. Especially like all these, I just realized these are all great to do after traveling. Not just like for trauma release in your day-to-day, but oh yeah. Heard all the snap, crackle, pops there. And if you guys have questions on this, let me know too. Shout out to Kufandi for hooking it up. Oh yeah. What do you think, Carrie? You want to do them with me right now?
Kind of.
Yeah, I just realized I kind of just started it without you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, how selfish. You want to get changed while I'm doing this? I'll buy us some time.
Okay.
I'll pause, okay?
Are you gonna try this one?
Oh, yeah. Yes, all right, so I'll try that one on. Or that one. I'll try them both on. So I'll buy us some time while I put that on. And that actually, that one also has a Kufandi deal. This is the other Hawaiian shirt they have. Actually, I'll just leave this on. So again, this is another great option, not only here for Mexico, but in warm weather. Style-wise, I feel like this on a casual day, you could go to work like this, but you can just kind of out today. You don't have to button it up, just having a tank top underneath. This is a great combo, actually. Being able, I could throw the cargos on with this. I could also throw on, a variety. I even have like different, that's again, I got to give a props to Kufandi. I think they do a great job of having their stuff where they're not so uniquely styled where it's like you have to wear Kufandi with it. I could wear this. I've worn it with Express. I've worn it with American Eagle. Other stuff I've had in my closet, some other even brand deals. But I just genuinely keep coming back to Kufandi. This is stuff I would spend my own money on. I have spent my own money on, even outside of like brand deals. And there's like a handful of stuff I just genuinely like. And that's why I like working with them. But also I realized we're gonna get our hydration on. This is where I get to show off where the functional side of fitness comes into play, especially when you're in Mexico and you have this giant container of water to keep you hydrated. You're going to want to have a level of fitness. So you pour. Voila, just like so. Boom. So there we go. Now my question to you guys is, what, if anything, might you want to know about the shirts, the shorts, the tank top underneath to help with making a decision if it's a good fit for you? If you have questions on this, feel free to let me know in the chat. Especially here in Mexico, I feel like it's a great combo. It's a great fit. Going to be demonstrating some more mobility movements and exercises you can do when you're traveling, when you're at home, just to impact your overall quality of life and have a positive impact. That's the end of the end game, really, is to just have a positive impact for you guys. So if you take away anything from this, it's just hopefully one of these movements you can incorporate into your day while also looking good while you do it. Now, I'm curious though, Carrie, what do you think? I don't think these shorts necessarily go with it. So maybe, I think I might put cargo on just to compare it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put these shorts back on for the exercise portion. But,
I think the shorter.
oh, you know what? I'm actually going to put on these golf pants because these are the ones that I didn't. These are like athletic kind of golf pants too, where I could like play some golf. I've actually done squats in these. And they legit, let's actually put it to the test right now in case you guys are curious. And then we'll highlight another pair. Button down, boom. Again, we got the linen. This is cotton. So we were talking about cotton. We were talking about linen, right? Didn't you talk about both of those?
Yeah.
So they have both of these kind of short options or pant options as well. But color-wise, I feel like this can kind of go,
You can go.
right? It all kind of works.
Next time you order, you gotta get a white one.
Yeah, next time I put an order, I'll definitely get like light colors as well. But I just wanted that for like 4th of July kind of a theme. But again, I feel like Kufandi is like made for me, honestly. So much of what they have is where you can have an active life, but you can also go into meetings and you can also be in just warm weather. And I love being in warm weather. You know, like I also sweat like crazy, but that's where I think some of the kind of aeration to it comes into play. But I want to highlight that for you guys. I'm going to keep highlighting these products, but here's the actual golf pants. See, these are the ones I'm actually wearing right now. I realized I didn't highlight those. I don't see anything else I might have missed. They're like these workout tank tops.
Is there pockets in the back of those?
They do have pockets. That's a great question. So we got pockets on the back side. We got their buttons too, so you don't have to worry about anything falling out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to take this off. I'm going to change my shorts. Lock it in right there. Actually, we'll lock it in on Carrie. You're more fun to look at right now than just the wall. That's the higher excitement. Wouldn't you say? Get our exercise on. So again, everything that I'm wearing is going to be Kufandi. The cool thing, shout out to Kufandi, they also have sister brands as well that you're going to see Carrie modeling some of their stuff as well with like nightgowns, actual like dresses, women's kind of business stuff, and a variety of different things. So sleepwear, you're right. Yeah. So stay tuned for all of that as well, not only on the live stream, but also for the shoppable videos. And you guys, if you've been watching my channel at all lately, you've seen Carrie in a bunch of stuff. So for the fun, maybe over there or wherever you feel it's comfortable for you. What we'll go into is I did the squats, I did the inversion, eversion, calf raises. Off of that, I'm going to go hands behind my back. And just like, so we're going to do some breaths. And if you guys want to follow along at home, again, there's a great test for Kufandi's like kind of fitness. So we're going to take some 3 deep breaths. Over the shoulder. I want you guys to see also behind my back what I'm doing with my hands. I'll give it a little different angle. Come over this way. Release, shake it out. Highlight our next pair of shorts. Again, another great running pair. Kufandy's got great, just like running and fitness attire too. That's probably, if I look, it's like a 60-40 split. 60% of it's in Kufandy's like workout and fitness stuff. 40% of it's in the business casual side, like when I have to actually do meetings and stuff where I'm not working out with my clients. When I'm doing the business meeting side, which I'm doing way more of now with getting the property ready and doing these different types of marketing and professional meetings, Kufandy's where I'm kind of rocking it. So figured now we'll go into like that straddle, right? We'll go left to right. Let's lock on. Come on down here, y'all. So first we're bringing it down. We get a nice breath. Again, I'm going to kind of scooch it over here so you guys don't have to worry about the bed as much. Pull it in this way. There you go. And this is something, again, you can literally do one of these exercises. There's 7 of them. Do one an hour. Pick one of these movements. Do it in your hour. Take 1 minute. Stand up from your desk or at home and do this. And then go on with your work hour. And then take another hour. And do the next one. So we're taking 3 deep breaths. We're going to the side now. So we went forward. I'm going to my left. You can go left or right. And then we'll go through the middle. Bring it to the right. I'll bring it all the way through the middle. Oh, that's good. Nice. Okay, so what are we missing? We're obviously doing the bridge, wall sits. Beautiful. All right, join us in for some wall sits. Now we'll test where the compression comes into play and where there's value to this one. So, oh, I got the tag. I forgot to take the tag off this. That tag just went up my butt. Make sure you take the tag off, by the way, guys. Get a pair of scissors. Don't try and rip it. You can, but it's not worth it. I've definitely like just jacked my finger up and or the actual clothes. So we're doing wall sit. First one, we're going to like 90 degrees, if not deeper. We're going to hold it. I always like to do like a minute, give or take, maybe 90 seconds and then move up. But they basically, in the book, suggest for you to go to about a minute. And again, if you guys want to follow along at home, if you have questions, feel free to do so. And I'm just going to continuously highlight all the different items I have in the live stream so you guys can see the variety of all the Kufandy stuff I've been rocking lately, the great deals. But again, if you have questions on particular items or you want to see what I'm rocking here, you can see the shorts are there, the 2-in-1s, the tank top, you got all that stuff. And also fun bonus, live streaming to you guys from Mexico. If you hang around till the I just realized it got super dark, so you're probably not going to see a tour of the entire compound here. I would call it more of a compound than like just a house. This is more than one house. So we got the pool, hot tub. I'm going to do a second live stream after, so stay tuned for that. But if we get a request from you guys and we get some extra brands in the last minute want to hop in, maybe I'll do a bonus one tomorrow. But what I promise you is if you follow on all social media accounts. I'll be posting a bunch of photo video dumps over the next week between my stories, between videos, shorts, and all of that, between Amazon and all the other platforms. So just stay tuned, make sure you're following, and you'll see all of it anyway. It's a really awesome, awesome spot. All right, so now we're just gonna kind of shake it out. And then we're doing bridges from the ground, and that's pretty much gonna be it. And then we'll bring this live stream to a close, and then we'll go into the one we entire stream and what you guys are bringing to the table, and always appreciate getting to work with the brand. And again, I'm purposely doing this in our room because a lot of times what I hear is, oh, I travel, I don't have time, I don't have the space. I'm literally showing you what's possible in a, I mean, it's not a tiny room, it's not massive either. So literally using the bed and using the space next to it to get these movements in. And then the next live stream I have coming up, we're going to use the resistance bands, bust them out for some mobility things and just demonstrate a bit more. And a bunch of other great resources and tools you can utilize with some great Prime Day deals that you can take advantage of if you guys haven't already. There's so much awesome stuff here on Amazon you guys should be leveraging. So first thing we're going to be doing, starting with our knees as wide as we can get them without me cracking my head into anything. See if I can reposition. There we go. See, again, small space, but we make it work. We're getting our bridge on. We're lifting it up and we're holding. And again, the cool thing is you can always modify this. You don't even have to lift your hips, but you just let gravity kind of do its thing. That's why I like having the compression too underneath. You get that not only support and fit, but they got this really cool pocket sleeve on the side that's absolutely clutch. I'll go to the tank tops we got here. All right, got about 10 seconds, not even. Ooh, those cargo pants though, they're clutch. Now we're gonna rest here for a minute, and we're gonna bring it up to the next level. So again, these were 7 exercises that you can do throughout your workday, that you can even do in your business casual like attire that I changed in and out of throughout this process. So if you're using your Kufandi just workout attire, that will have a massive impact on your tightness, on your mobility, your stability, your overall health, mental health, physical health, and just quality of life. Because to me, at the end of the day, no matter what I'm talking about, I always talk about how can it transform your life with your health and how can you take action on it. So if there's one thing you could take away from this entire stream is be able to take action with your health, whether it's one of 3 things. 1, doing these trauma release exercises. 2, if you don't feel motivated to exercise, actually take an action step by just putting on, oh, zoomed way too far in, let's zoom it back out. Taking action by putting on, when you get home from work, you get off your shift, put on fitness. You have to keep your sneakers on. And I'm willing to bet you're going to end up going for that jog. You're going to end up doing some movements. You're going to get some squats. And if not, that's okay. But at least you started to take the action to associate after work. You get prepared for exercise. Or 3, when you're not feeling at your greatest, you're mentally not feeling so hot, treat yourself. Get yourself dressing and looking good. And then you'll start to reflect it with action to follow. When you're feeling more confident in yourself, you'll start to take more actions that reflect that. So those are the 3 takeaways I want you guys to take away from this stream as we finish up our trauma release exercises. Again, I'm going to end the stream here. We're going to jump into another. We got one more stream after this, but shout out to Kufandi. Thank you so much. They also have their sister brand that Carrie's going to be getting some like nightgowns and some just like fun lingerie, different things that you can stay tuned for. And hope you guys are enjoying your Prime Day deals. We'll have more coming up in the next 24 hours. Take action on. We got these great Prime Day deals I've already highlighted for you guys. And that was pretty much it, y'all. Again, live from Mexico. I will see you in the next video. Carrie, thanks for like joining me too and just hanging out, you know. Cheers, everybody. And then hold on, what we